Let's go and look at the most famous research has run for decades, and Mr. Porter has given us this gift called the 5 forces. The 5 forces in our world of academia are as precious as nature itself. Not the fire, water, air, earth and land. These are actually the 5 forces of marketplace. In the center, dead center, is the competitive rivalry. If you are in a good market with a good product which has good potential, I guarantee you there are many providers vying for that pocket of the consumer. You need to watch for who's entering that market. If you're already there, are you that new entrant? Who has the buying power as a consumer? Who makes the decisions to buy your products and services? Who has the supplying power, and what are these dynamics of gravity and orbit falling on the thing, and what is the threat of substitution? You may be a service provider who's delighted that you're doing good service, but if there's one person who offers one click better, loyalty is dead long ago. People will switch and go to the substitution. So are you ready for handling the threat of substitution on one side, the supplier power on one side, the buying power on the other, and new entrants coming in? The center decides who will be the last enterprise standing. So these are the 5 forces, and one of the ways you can look at the framework of 5 forces is put it in front of you and make an honest assessment as a company. Who are my competitors truly? If I hear in my venture capital world, we don't have competitors, we are so special that we are special, we already know that they're in the value illusion. If we hear that we have so many players that we have priced it low, they are in the value capture on the wrong side of the equation, because one low price and they're screwed. So there's a pressure of price. Your value should have some elements of price independent delivery, so the customer will still stick to you if the price variations happen, so that you don't end up as a commodity. Let's go next and look at one last thing as a framework and forward, and say we went full circle on strategy to give you guys a helicopter ride of strategy, because we just went through that in the last 20 minutes, what has taken 20 years of research, essentially, which is value proposition happens in the customer's side. It does not happen on your assumption of value. Value creation happens on your terms, because if you understand the customer needs better, you have created better value. Value capture happens on your side, because you have realized how can optimize the delivery. That's value capture. Now, if you balance these 3 outside strategy factors with inside, where companies have faltered very, very badly is they're not adaptable, and they're not fast in making choices, and they're not fast in staying focused. So they're like butterfly chasers across different flowers. Stay in your lane, go deep, capture the value, brand it so that the customer resonates with value prop, and create something of definitive purpose that when the customer says, if you do not exist, my life is incomplete. I will give you examples of great strategy products. The phones that you use, your life won't work without it. Google Maps or some maps, majority players, you can't drive without it. Your Uber gets you the cabs, they may be other providers, you can't move without it. The basic life things are captured by some companies. The most innovative companies like the Samsungs, the Apples, the Dells, they have really made an integral part of your lifestyle, and those have mastered strategy. I hope you will also create a company that will become such an integral fabric of your consumer that they can't imagine a life without you. Good luck, and I wish you guys all become a Magna company using the Magna strategy.